Hello everyone, welcome to our new session. Today's our topic is crystal field theory. Now let us discuss the shapes of d orbital. For d subshell, L value is 2. There are 5 values of m, namely -2, -1, 0, 1 and 2. These values are from -2 to +2. It means d orbitals can have 5 orientations. There are 5 d orbitals and have 5 orientations. These are represented by dxy, dyz, dxz, dx square minus y square and dz square. In this picture we can see dyz, dxz, dxy. The lobes of that orbitals are placed in between the axes, and another one set is dx square minus y square and dz square. These are 5 d orbitals. For example, 3dxy, 3dyz, 3dxz, 3dx square minus y square and 3dz square. The dxy, dyz and dxz orbitals have same shape like clover leaf shape. So in this picture we can see 3 orbitals, above 3 orbitals like dyz, dxz and dxy having same shape, or these 3 orbitals are similar and they lie in xy, yz and xz planes respectively. They lie in xy, yz and xz, or the lobes are placed in between axes. The dz square orbital is symmetrical about z axis and has dumbbell shape with a donut shaped electron cloud in the center. It is look like a donut shaped electron cloud in the center. That dz square, this is last orbital dz square. It is dumbbell shape and it looks like a donut shaped electron cloud. The dx square minus y square orbital is also clover leaf shape, but its leaves are directed along the x and y axis. In second last orbital, that is dx square minus y square, the lobes are placed along exactly axis, that axis x and axis y is there, and the lobes of that orbital is placed exactly along the axis, and dyz, dxz and dxy, in case of this dxy, dyz and dxz, the lobes are in between axis, and in dx square minus y square, the lobes are along the axis. The reason for the presence of 4 lobes in any orbital lies in the fact that the d orbitals have 2 nodes, and hence 2 changes in algebraic sign of psi, that is wave function, which leads for 4 lobes. These different orbitals essentially have different orientation. The dz square orbital is symmetrical about z axis and has a dumbbell shape with a donut-like electron cloud in the center, and dxy and dx square y square and dx square minus y square orbital is also clover leaf shape, but its leaves are directed along the x and y axis. So there are 2 sets of orbitals. In first sets, the lobes of orbitals are exactly along the axis, and in second set, the lobes or orbitals are placed in between axes. There is a set of 5d orbitals which complicated shapes and names, as well as 3s, 3p orbitals, that is 3px, 3py and 3pz. So these are 5d orbitals. The magnetic orbital quantum numbers for d orbital is given as -2, -1, 0, 1 and 2. Out of these 5d orbitals, shape of the first 4d orbitals are related to each other, which is differentiated from the dz square orbital, and second orbital is dx square minus y square, and whereas the energy of all 5d orbitals is the same, means all 5d orbitals are in degenerate state or having same energy. Okay, so here are 5 d orbitals. Now let us discuss about what is crystal field splitting. So we will discuss crystal field splitting in tetrahedral complex or tetrahedral molecules. Consider a cube in which the central metal atom is placed as its center, that is origin of coordinate axis. In this structure we can see a centrally placed atom which is placed in that cube. The 4 ligands approach the central metal atom along the direction of the leading diagonal from the alternate corners of the cube. There are 4 ligands which are placed in alternate corners of the cubes. There is x-axis and another one is y-axis, but 4 ligands are placed in alternate corner. In upper side there are 2 ligands and in lower side there are 2 ligands which is exactly opposite to upper ligands or exactly placed in alternate corners. In this field, the T2G orbital, that is dxy, dyz and dxz, are pointing closer to the direction in which ligands are approaching than the Eg orbitals. So that in the case of TD or tetrahedral, T2G orbital like dxy, dyz and dxz are pointing closer to the direction. There are 2 sets of orbital. First one is a Eg and second one is a T2G. In T2G set, dxy, dyz and dxz ligands are there. So here we can see in this diagram, dyz, dxz and dxz orbitals are placed in a T2G set and another one set, that is Eg set. So Eg set contains dx square minus y square and dz square, these 2 orbitals. So there are 2 sets. First one is a T2G and next one is a Eg. So in T2G there are dyz, dxz and dxy orbitals, and in Eg sets dx square minus y square and dz orbitals are present in Eg set. As a result, the energy of T2G orbital increases by 2 by 5 delta T and that of E orbital decreases by 3 by 5 delta T as shown in the figure. So this splitting is inverted when compared to octahedral. Octahedral complex shows exactly opposite splitting or inverted splitting to tetrahedral. So in this picture we can see the 4 ligands in tetrahedral complex can be considered as arranged at the corners of a cube which lie in between x, y and z axis. We can see in this picture, so that 4 ligands are placed alternately in alternate corner and which lie in between the x, y and z axis. A tetrahedral arrangement is the configuration of least ligand repulsion for a 4 coordinated metal ion. The splitting of 5 degenerate d orbitals, there are 5 degenerate d orbitals, and that d orbitals splitting in tetrahedral field can be considered in 2 stages as in octahedral complex. In the first stage, the energy of d orbital is increased. Now in this another picture we can see there are 5 d orbitals which are in degenerate state. Degenerate state means 5 d orbitals having same energy or 5 d orbitals possesses same energy. So there are 5 lines which shows 5 d orbitals having same energy. In the first stage, the energy of the d orbital increase when it exposed to electromagnetic radiation. There is a hypothetical approach of ligands takes place to central metal cation or central metal ion, and in the first stage the energy of the d orbital is increased due to repulsion. Between hypothetical spherical ligands, there are ligands approaches central metal cation spherically. That concept is totally hypothetical. So due to repulsion between hypothetical spherical ligands, the 5 d orbitals or the energy of d orbital increase due to the repulsion between the spherical approach of ligands, and the electron on the metal d orbital remain degenerated. In the second stage, the ligand approaches the metal such that the tetrahedral geometry of the complex is attained. In second stage, it approaches metal, so they achieve the tetrahedral geometry. In this case, the ligand do not directly approach any of the metal d orbital, but they come closer to the T2G like dxy, dyz and dxz orbitals, which are directed to the edge of the cube than to the Eg orbital. Eg set is dx square minus y square and dz squares. So that Eg orbitals directed to the centers of the faces of the cube. Hence, the energy of T2G orbital is raised above the hypothetical average energy level. There is a hypothetical average energy level. So, when there is a close interaction between T2G set or the electrons in T2G with electrons in ligands, electrons which are present in ligands and electrons which are present in T2G orbitals of metals, metals come close together and there is a close interaction between electrons between metal and ligands. Hence, the energy of T2G orbital is raised above the hypothetical average energy level as the electron in Eg orbitals are repelled less as compared to T2G and their energy is lower than the hypothetical average energy level. Means first set, in case of first set, the electrons in T2G raised above the hypothetical energy level, the energy of T2G raised above the hypothetical energy level and the energy in Eg orbital are repelled less. That's why energy is lower than the hypothetical average level. Here is degeneracy line, five degenerate orbitals. They split up into two sets like dx square, dx square minus y square and dz square and dxy, dxz and dyz. Okay. So, the splitting in tetrahedral field is such that the total increase in the energy of that T2G set means dxy, dyz and dxz orbitals over the energy of hypothetical state is completely balanced by the total decrease in the energy of Eg sets. That Eg set is dx square minus y square and dz square. So, Eg sets and remains degenerate in tetrahedral field. So, the difference in energy between T2G and Eg level is given either the symbol delta T, that is T stands for tetrahedral, or it is 10 dq. So, here it is simple splitting pattern in case of tetrahedral. Okay. So, we will stop here. Thank you.